Now, as we enter the age of undoing, what are you going to undo? Think it right now, as we gather on this wall purchase and harvest the death we're all sharing. Undo that shit.
Mission. with fashion. But is it really art? Or is it just another fashion fad? And what that marries art with fashion? But is it really art? Or is it just another fashion fad? And what
Sabbath, an event put on by Shane Bugbee. It's a satanic event. There's going to be a black mass. I mean, some of you who don't understand Satanism, maybe like Shane Bugbee. It's a satanic event. There's going to be a black mass. I mean, some of you who don't. Hell, fucking helicopters surrounded us, man.
Hello, how do I look? How's my hair look? It's getting less and less. Hello, okay. I'll show you this. Sharon LaVey is going to be on in a second with me, and so is Claudia Berdella. You'll meet a bunch of people tonight, hopefully. Just look at that. So, Carla. That was from the first one. And this is what we're here to talk about tonight is the Witches Sabbath. And all things witches. Let's see if I can get Claudia on. Look at that. I got a claw right in. Boom. Hello, Claudia. Are you there?
Hello.
So, hey, why aren't you showing your face?
Oh, here it is.
There you are. It's so weird to see your face. I've seen you for a few years now with no face. It's totally black, like nothing. This is Claudia Berdella. Claudia helped me with the book. Oh, here we go. I got to move over. Claudia helped me. This is so weird. How these, it's like mirrored, so everything's switched around. Like this is actually, it's my right hand, but it's on the left side, so when I'm seeing it's weird for me. Anyway, how are you? I can barely see you, but I can see you. It's great. Wow, surreal. How are you, Claudia?
I'm doing fine. Just had a photography gallery, so kind of just decomposing from that.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm in a photography class, so we do a gallery every month.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. Did you have photos in it?
Yeah, I have 3 of them.
Nice. Well, happy early birthday, Claudia.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're going to be 18 this Friday, right? 17?
Yeah, tomorrow.
18 tomorrow?
Yep, 18 tomorrow.
My goodness, you're getting old. Claudia contacted me when they were 16. No, I didn't. 15. Oh, okay, you're making it worse for me. No. I didn't know this. Okay, it was just a question through the internet, through a name. No, not, how do you know? And then someone started giving me grief about it. And then I had to think about it. I'm like, well, there's no weird conversation. It's all about Anton LaVey and stuff like, the devil. And so it wasn't, I don't think it, if Claudia can go into the Barnes & Noble and buy the Satanic Bible, I can talk to Claudia Berdella about the Satanic Bible is how I looked at it. There you go. So these lights blind me. I feel like if I don't have the light there, There you are. I can see you. So strange to see you. We spent a lot of hours. Wait, let me go get my book. Hold on. Hold. Please talk to these people, would you?
I can't see the chat because I'm on here, but hello, people.
Hello, people. This
Beautiful
book.
people.
This book here. We're here to talk about Witches Sabbath, but this is the way it goes. You're going to see this book. It's a beautiful book. And Claudia, the reason I'm showing it to you is Claudia helped me with it. But Claudia also did a zine with sort of with me. You know, with explain to them what the zine is.
It's basically a collection of conversations we've had for the last year or so. And, greatest hits, I'm thinking we're going to do one every year now.
But it was a surprise to get the message. I'm doing a zine with our chats, and I'm like, oh fuck, what is this going to be? It'd be edited in a weird way. I don't know. So I was surprised, but it looks great. I haven't seen it. The final. There's another final coming, right? With the page changed and.
I got the page fixed. I think I forwarded. I think I emailed it to you today, but I still need your little blurb for it.
And did you get Damien's blurb? Have I heard he said?
Yes, I did.
Is it
Yes,
in
I
there?
did. Oh yeah. I got the page in the works right now.
Nice, nice. I wish we could show people the zine right now, but I don't. You know, I'm not used to my hair falling out. Let me tell you, I'm a vain person. Hey,
Well, I mean,
this
I've
is
got
me.
some.
Oh, you
I've got
do?
some. I've got some other zines right here that I've made. So
Oh, let's see. Can we see them? Or
Uh,
are you able to show them? Look at that. And Claudia helps to run the Infernal Church on Discord, the Discord servers. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. I'm sounding very old. I'm sure on those Discord servers over there. Infernal Church on Discord. I don't. Is that how you say it on the Discord? On
yeah,
Discord.
it's just a Discord server for people who are interested in learning and talking about Satanism and other topics.
I think old people should always have to say on the Discord, on the Instagram, on the
I,
Facebook.
I can agree with that.
Okay, they're on the Discord. Look at LucyVon is in the chat. I can see it, and she's like, "Happy birthday, Claudia." Sharon
Oh, thank
LaVey,
you.
happy birthday, Claudia, right there in the chat.
Thank you both. Thank
You
you
know,
both.
you notice Jason Miller's not saying happy birthday. I don't believe this.
Oh,
Jason Miller, what's going on, man?
he told me happy birthday and he's getting a book for me. So
Oh, of
thank
course.
you, thank you.
Of course, Jason
Oh,
is. Jason's very considerate. Jason sends me books. He's a really wonderful guy.
yeah. He was like, so what book do you want? I'm like, let me think.
What'd you tell him?
But the Last Testament of Anton Xander LaVey.
Oh, not that one. No, it's a good one. I have that. I shouldn't admit to that. Fuck Boyd.
Well, I'm planning on interviewing him in like a month, so
Did he say yes to you?
I haven't contacted him yet, so. But
But you're planning it
I'm
anyway.
sure
You'll
I
just
will.
you are sure he will.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Oh, I just hate that guy so much. It's just makes my blood boil thinking about him. I'm going to be exhausted from it. You can't get my blood boiling too much. I have to take a nap after my blood boils now.
Well, it was solidified the other day whenever I was listening to an interview he did, and the host wouldn't shut the fuck up.
What was that?
Well, it started the other day when I was listening to an interview he did, and the host just wouldn't shut the fuck up. So I was like, you know what? I'm interviewing him now.
Well, you are a good inquisitor. So I would give you that praise. There you go. There you go. You're going to be at the next Witches Sabbath. You told me, right?
Yes, that's correct.
That's what I hear. 19, you'll be there. Very good. What do you have to tell me about witches?
They're very cool.
We got time to fill up here. Make it's cool a longer sentence. Go ahead. Just keep going about witches.
Well, witches are, I think, a kind of a rare breed, but they're cool when you meet them. I know a very cool one named Luna. She's very cool. She's on the Infernal Church.
Of course, Luna's a witch. Luna, the name, right?
Yeah.
See, it's weird. This micro, anyway. I'm not sure what to say about witches. Can't live with them, can't live without them. That's what I could say about them.
Oh, I got the Dr. Pepper every time we talk. I've got a Dr. Pepper.
And what is the significance? What is the significance there?
For like 3 podcasts we did in a row, we started going on about Dr. Pepper and how it's great.
I did.
So, yeah,
Well, I do agree with you there. Have you ever had Dr. Pepper and Slim Jims?
I have not, but you do go on this tangent every time.
I do.
Yes.
The same one?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
About the original and about the original Dr. Pepper place in Texas and how it's the best one.
I have to also admit, you have to also let you know, Claudia is the official historian of me. Claudia has kept all the records and is like a file cabinet of everything I've done. So it's like, that's why Claudia helped me with the book, because I was like really struggling to get this book done. We're going to talk about Witches Sabbath. I know it's just this is what happens. This is chaos. Sharon LaVey is going to be on here in seconds. Just hold tight, people. But
we are chaos.
what was that?
Oh, I just said we are chaos.
Yeah, exactly. So Claudia would come to me with all the stuff, and I'm like, would correct me on things. I think this is what you were doing on this date in 1972, whatever it was. So I was like, hey, would you help me do this book? Because Claudia had such an immense knowledge of all my podcasts and had listened to this 24-hour radio show. How many times have you listened to it now?
22.
22 times. Yeah, and I think you said the other day you know it better than me.
I know it better than anyone. I know it even better than the people who made that wiki with the transcript.
Yeah, you definitely know it better than me, because I'm like, but anyway, doing the book, I couldn't have done it without Claudia's help, because Claudia's like, put this in there, put this in the book, put this in the book. And, I think I'm really happy with how the book turned out. So have you heard, but let's talk about Witches Sabbath, because that's why we're here, right? A little bit. Have you heard anything about it? What have you heard about this Witches Sabbath? I want to. This is like a focus group. I want to see if the marketing's going. How our marketing is affecting the kids.
Well,
The young adults.
Talked to people. There are people on the Infernal Church who ask, how can I find like a ritual or something? How can I participate? I'm like, well, lucky for you, there's a place right now that's going to be having a ritual in a month. And if you want to go, the tickets are on sale.
It's true. That's good. That's what I think the highlight is myself. When we were planning the Witches Sabbath, we're planning this, and we're thinking about putting all these bands. I was like, fuck all these bands. Like a ritual, satanic ritual, you can't pay to get into those usually. That should be a high ticket item right there. And I think that's the best thing. Oh fuck! I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you these robes. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can. I can't right now. But I got to show you these robes. We're making custom robes, and they're really beautiful. And I don't know if any. What?
I think I saw the drawings.
What do you think?
I thought they looked really cool. I want one.
Well, you're not the only person who said that. That people want them, and so it's like I'm really excited about making the robes. I make fashion stuff like this. This nice scarf. Once I show this, now everyone's gonna start making scarves. This beautiful thing. Oh, I can't get the camera right because it's all. Come on, get in the camera. There it is. Yeah, that's weird. This Zoom mirrors it, flips it around so I look like myself in the mirror for whatever reason. Like I want to see myself.
Yeah, this is my left hand.
It's mirrored you too, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's so weird when it does that, but it's okay. I can't help but do this. I was on a phone meeting today doing something, and I was like playing with my hair. Are they assless? Dark Lord. Oh, Dark Lord is Eric Friedman, I think. I think that's how hey, hello, Eric. Are they assless? If you get a robe for me, it's going to be assless. I'll tell you that. No, there's going to be some cowls. Let's say a collar with a hood. Some of the participants will have that, and it'll be like tails. It'll have long, flowing fabric down the back end with this wonderful design with flowers all over it and snakes. It's really cool. Right now we have to talk about colors, and I have to work with Sharon on that. What colors we're going to work on. I like an idea of turquoise and yellow. It's really, I don't want to do black. Black's played out. See, it's this camera's messing me up. Hello, Eric. How are you? Long time no talk. Yeah, long time no talk, man. Do you know who Eric is, Claudia?
I do not.
Eric has, and I'm probably not going to say this right, but he has in Ohio, he has a funeral home, but it's like the oldest funeral home in Ohio or some shit like that. It's haunted, and it's not like a small little house. It looks like as big as a old school or something. It's huge, and it's like catacombs or something. It's like weird shit. And so, Eric, I think, bought that for $1 on tax day or some shit. I don't know how he keeps it up and does it, but he does it. And he works with Sharon LaVey on a paranormal investigations. I think that's what's going on, but I'm probably giving bad information. But that's good. Bad information is good information, actually, because then if you ask more questions. Great to know the spot I'm going to try to hunker down for Witches Sabbath. #2, Jason Miller says. Oh, Reverend Black says happy birthday to you, too. How's it going, Reverend Black? Do you know who that is?
I do not, but thank you.
Look at you getting all the birthday shouts. Yeah. And I'm working on something with, did Damien tell you what I'm working on with him?
He did not, no.
Oh, good. We're working on a book together. It should be out by the Witches Sabbath. Nice book, cool book. You're familiar with the book, I'm sure of it, but we're doing something cool. I love it. Yeah, so I'm working with Damien of Reno Satanic, and I'm basically I'm giving Damien from Reno Satanic all my publishing stuff, like my knowledge and anything I do like that. So because I took this guy. He's like gonna build a satanic library. He's just buying all these old books, and he's just a bookworm. He's just in the books all the time. Every time I talk to him, he's talking about books, which I love. And so, I started working with him on stuff. What was that? Okay, listen to this, Claudia. The funeral home that Eric has in Ohio is 50,000 square feet. And that is huge. I had a building that was 6,000 square feet, and it was yeah, that's huge. Wow. I don't know what you're doing, Eric. I have a skeleton here that I'm wanting to sell, a full skeleton. Well, it's missing.
You have
What?
funerals. I said it's a funeral home. You have funeral.
I don't know if he does have funerals, but that would be good, being a mortician. I've got a skeleton for sale if anyone's interested. Let's make some bids right now. $1,300 is yours. What?
I was going to say, I'll have my funeral there, if it's haunted.
You will?
Yeah, if it's haunted, then I'll come back.
You know what? I was talking to someone the other day. They were talking about spirits. And I was like...
Yeah, I think that was the podcast that just came out.
That's right. Off the witch. Off to the witch. Off to the witch. And he asked about spirits. I said, if spirits are true, people are going to have troubles because on my gravestone, I wanted to say I'll get my revenge from beyond the grave. And I swear to you, if I get to be a spirit, that'll be fun because I'll float around and choke people out. They're gonna, I'll get my revenge. But imagine if spirits were real. Eric's like, do you need a hand? Imagine if spirits were real. Like presidents would be getting choked out all the time. They'd be up there talking. I was like, oh,
Well, that's been happening. So maybe it is spirits.
It has been happening.
Yeah, haven't you seen all these old politicians just freezing up?
I tried. That's just depression to me. I will take it, Shane. Someone's saying I will take it, Shane. And you know what that means. I can't talk about that. You're not 18 yet. Let's go. Let's move along. Is Sharon calling in yet? All right, Sharon, I know you're listening, and I know you don't do interviews, and you don't like doing interviews, but please do them with Claudia. Please. I'm asking nicely. I'm asking softly, or something like that. There's not like I'm going to ask meanly. Meanly? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm nervous. Look at me. I'm nervous. Like that's what happens. I get nervous. We go to AOC. So tell me more, Claudia. Talk to me. Tell me more about witches.
Well, witches are witches. I think they're a very selective breed of people. I think that witches are kind of a universal phenomenon.
That's interesting. Why do you say that? Why are witches a universal phenomenon?
Well, they exist in every, like, there's always been witches in every culture, so why wouldn't it be an unnatural thing? I think it's kind of the same lines of witches are born, not made.
I love that. I love that idea. So Eric's place in Ohio is called House of Willis, Wills. Wills, maybe. Maybe I'm saying Willis. Excuse me. I have dyslexia. I've got issues. And he says no funerals at House of Wills, or I want to say Willis for some reason. Leave me alone. My gravesite, Jason Miller. My gravesite will be a local ritual spot like that one in France. The ladies rub on. Do you know this one? Sharon LaVey is going to be calling in soon. I'm hoping that's going to happen soon. Just weirdness, Eric says, for in the House of Wills. I should get Eric to call in here. Eric, you want to call in? If you want to call in, I would love to have you on. I haven't spoke to you in a long time. But I can send you the link. I would love it. But you know what I want to do? Is there anyone watching? For the next here. Look at this. We're going to raise money. We're trying to raise money for this Witches Sabbath. This costs very costly. Those robes are going to cost. Those robes are going to cost as much as we get from the door. They're going to cost thousands of dollars. But I've got this envelope, and I wish I could show it to you somehow. How can I show this? Oh yeah, sure. Did you see all that stuff that fell out? No. I'm gonna if you send something to my. Look at all these patches. They're very cool patches. Look at this Ouija pin. I'm going to send you an envelope full with like a ton of stuff.
I think I already have some of those.
You do? Did you get the thing I sent you?
I don't have them yet, but I'm going to go to California this summer and get them.
So all of this stuff is going to be in an envelope. One of these. And you just Venmo me some money, and I'll send you a surprise envelope. I don't know, it'll be like envelope stuff with whatever I want. But T-shirts, jewelry, pins. Believe me, you'll love it. You'll never have gotten such a value. Trust that. I want to get rid of this stuff, and you're gonna love it. That's right. What's you talking about? Will? All right, it's just Will's. Yeah. Look at this nice pin. How do you have my stuff? You bought it? You said you have a patch. Did you buy it from me or something? I guess you did. I guess you must have bought it. Claudia, are you hearing me?
Oh no, I have it from the box of stuff. I just don't have it in my possession yet.
Oh, okay. Yes. I sent Claudia and David from Infernal Church a big box of books, some of my old books, and a box of like cool patches and a bag that I made and all this stuff because they helped out so much. And I also owe Claudia one of my original copies of Might is Right. Claudia's very excited to have that. It's one we used on the Might is Right 24-hour radio show. And you'll see all the marked notes and stuff in it. So Claudia's getting that. And, Jason, Damien from Reno Satanic's getting this book's mock copy where I make all my notes, where I corrected everything. Yeah, see, I take care of people sometimes. Anyway. For the Witches Sabbath, we have bands. We have two bands playing. One's Pagan Ritual, and one is God Bombs, and then the rest are DJs. And then we have a Bloodbath Ritual happening. And I'm going to bet you Sharon LaVey is going to call in any minute to talk about this, because it's been 25 minutes. But maybe not. Maybe she's going to leave me hanging here. Hello, Sharon. Are you going to call in? What's going to happen? I could play a video, maybe. Maybe. You think a video would work? What do you think, Claudia?
Sure, play a video.
Let's see if it works.
I mean, I won't see it, but
I wonder if it'll work.
Enter the Witches Sabbath.
Satanism is less than free will. It's a duality to be good or evil. It's an ugly beauty. It's a Baphomet. It's duality in its simplest form. It's me.
It's time to forget the spirit and embrace the flesh. As we enter the age of undoing, I'm here to undo the idea that Satanism is a religion. It is not. It is a philosophy. Religion is where thought goes to die. Religion and its rules are dead, and Satanism is alive and well. Satanism is a fluid thought that erodes constructs. Satanism, much like the Satanist, cannot be nailed to the wall. It is not a team sport. It is not.
And if you've joined something in the name of Satan, you've been tricked. Undo that shit.
You can expect an undoing of years of doing of shit that shouldn't have been done. We're gonna curse the fuck out some shit. We're gonna spread some blood across the stage. I'm gonna be performing my fucking soul out.
Everybody has a misconception that it's about, oh, this evil theistic fucking being that's going to harm you and hurt you, and it's about evil energy. No, it's about it's pure self-love and being able to love yourself and being okay with yourself and being able to persevere through your life without having the restrictions that man is indoctrinated into you in your mind as you've grown up. We've all been indoctrinated from the time we're born to the time we die. We're indoctrinated. We're taught a certain type of way to think. That is the way to break free of that thought and be the adversary, be the one, you're the opposition at that point because you're going against everything you've been taught. To teach yourself something, break free from that.
Now, as we enter the age of undoing, what are you going to undo? Think it right now, as we gather on this wall purchase and harvest the energy that we are all sharing. Undo that shit. Whatever it is that you need to undo that shit.
All right, let's see if I can get Sharon LaVey in here. Oof, let me unlock this. Yeah, Claudia, quit calling. Sharon. Hello? You're fucking kidding me. Hold on, just give me a fucking second. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Where are you, Sharon? Oh, you're kidding me. What the fuck? Call back, Sharon. Sharon, call back. We have to wait a second here. All right. There we go. Boom. There you are. I have no idea why this isn't working. You keep hanging up. Why is that happening? The fuck? I'm about to stop this whole fucking thing. I really get irritated with this shit. Sharon, you want to call back? Is that not going to happen? One second. Let's call Sharon right here. Let me do that. Try again. There we go. See if this will work. I have no idea what the fuck is not working, but this is my luck. Go ahead. Yes, how are you doing, people? We're getting Sharon on here real soon. Just a second. Okay. Please, Claudia, no more calling. I'm trying to get Sharon on here, okay? Sharon, call back. OT socket closed timeout. Unable to start call. I'm going to send you another. There it is. Boom. Okay. Let's see you. Are you there, Sharon? It says you've muted yourself. There you are. I have no idea why this isn't working, but it's not. Of course. Here we go. Fucking Sharon, she keeps dropping off. Oh, she's right there. Well, just hold on, would you, people? Just give me a second here. I don't know why this is dropping out. I don't know I think something's gone wrong with Sharon's Wi-Fi. Because it was working with Claudia. So, I wish I had a movie to show you. Show you this. How you doing? Too close for comfort, huh? What the fuck is wrong here? Thank you, Claudia. Give me a second. Let me try to get Sharon on. I don't know what the problem is with her thing. Try making a new eCam thing. How the fuck am I going to do that? There's no... You worked. Everything worked. This is some nonsense.
Sabbath, an event put on by Shane Bugbee. It's a satanic event. There's going to be a black mass. I mean, some of you who don't understand Satanism, maybe like Shane Bugbee. It's a satanic event. There's going to be a black mass. I mean, some of you who don't. There's fucking helicopters surrounding us, man.
Hey, Claudia, call back. Call back. Go ahead. Claudia, call back. Sharon, call back. Sharon's restarting her tablet. There's something up over there. So just give it a second. These technical issues happen to make me sweat. Make me all sweaty. Which one? Decide, okay. Maybe Claudia's not calling back. I'm hanging here on my own. But the Witches Sabbath, April 30th, Los Angeles. You saw that video I played there. There we go. Claudia is joining the call. Let's see. And Claudia. There you are.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right. There, yeah, see, it's working just fine. I don't know what's going on with Sharon's end, but this is what goes on.
Well, it happened on mine too. I think it glitched out for a second.
Well, but it's not happening. We're talking. What does that mean? It's not happening. I don't know. Listen, look at no. Don't blame. No. Maybe it is. I don't know what the fuck is happening. It pisses me off though when this stuff happens. I get heated and want to start breaking things.
Maybe we pissed a witch off. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? That's true. That's true.
Maybe I said something wrong about him.
I wonder while you're on here if I'm able to like. Well, yeah.
We'll try getting her on it. Well, I'm on it. Maybe that would work.
2 cameras of me. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, more of me. Let's do more of that. Wait, we can do a whole rave with just me. Is that the same camera? Yeah. No, there we go. Yeah. So, come on, that's good. That's good. Let me do that. Wait. Come to the Witches Sabbath, April 30th and May 1st in Los Angeles, California. It's going to be a good time whether you know it or not. That's what I know.
Is Reality Check TV gonna film it again?
Well, you never know. You know, I've known you for 2 years, right? We've been dealing with 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years. February 2022 is when I contacted you.
Okay, so that's about, my friendships usually last about 6 months. No, I'm joking. I've known Reality Check TV for 30 years. So I hope he comes. I hope Danny's always welcome. Danny's a cool character, the guy who filmed that, what you just saw there. And, you know, when he started, it was underground. It was just cable access, no internet. And he was known as Danny, and everyone would say that. I know it's unpopular to do that stuff now, but this is the deal. People would go, you know, people would get into San Francisco and they'd be like, do you know Danny? And everyone would call him that, and he'd have it on his thing, Danny, because he had a stuttering issue. I have had a stuttering issue myself. But he'd have Danny. He'd call himself Danny. And so it was sort of funny. Danny's, you know, fixed that. And I relate to having stuttering issues because I have issues. And I didn't know I had stuttering issues until I listened to my audio for the book that we did, Claudia. And I was like, I think I told you that. You and David one time. I'm like, I stutter, don't I? You know, that. But it's a slower stutter. And I make it think. What?
It depends on the topic being discussed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which topics do I stutter the most on?
It depends on the day. Sometimes it'll be like some sort of historical thing. Other times it'll be something relating to them.
So it's like trauma based, is what you're saying, maybe, or stress.
I think that might be it. I know I researched a bit after that, and it makes sense.
Let's see if I can get Sharon on here. Let's see. There you are! Holy shit. Claudia, you're on hold. There you are. Look at that.
I just used my iPhone instead.
Oh, you look great. You look great. That great lighting, everything. I want to let you know you look. It looks really. And that chair is so cool.
I know, I love it.
Yeah, you got the setup. You've got the setup there. The books, everything looks great. Looks great. How you doing,
need a
Sharon?
chair.
I do. Well, I have this. I have a stool, but it's hard for me to sit doing these things. I suppose I should sit down, right? Because that's what happened last time. I stood for like 2 hours, and I'm like, yeah, I forget how old I am until I fucking remember. And it's like, holy shit, I'm fucking tired. I never fucking got tired like that before. I'm sitting down. There you go. I don't really do this too much.
Let's relax.
Okay, there, I'm relaxed. I'm sitting down. How are you?
I'm all right.
Oh, it's great to see you.
Good to see you.
So we're talking about the Witches Sabbath early. Me and Sharon have put about 1,000 hours into this Witches Sabbath already. We put a lot of time into planning it, and we care a lot about it. Every little detail. I know Sharon does. I present the. She's like, "Wait, what colors are these robes?" I didn't go with that. So what do you when we're doing this Witches Sabbath? Look at this. Someone says you both look great. Wow. Well, thank you. I love looking great. What are you thinking about with the Witches Sabbath? What's the most exciting thing?
Well, all of it. You asked me this last time. Everything. It's just going to be fun. I hope that there are people. I don't know. What am I supposed to say?
Nothing. You're not supposed to say anything. I just whatever came to your mind. I know I asked you last time, but not everyone was here. Who knows? We're going to delete that video anyway.
I don't know. I'm excited about what's going to happen. I really don't. I feel like I'm more excited about the things that aren't listed as part of the event. I just want the experience is what I'm looking forward to.
Right. But you're planning a ritual. Are you going to tell anything about that, or is that totally secret? Cult?
Sure. Yeah. Everybody that gets to witness the ritual, they are involved. So we're going to ask everyone who does not want to participate to leave. So that means every single person who's in the room, they're participating.
Someone asked me, what is the goal of the ritual? I'm not letting anyone know the goal of my ritual yet, but because we're doing two separate ones working together. Something like that, I think. We're still working on some of these things. But what is your goal? What is the essence or the foundation of what you're trying to do with this?
Well, it's the lighting of the black flame ceremony. So what that represents is the keeping of the black flame, keeping it burning and never letting it go out. And also just protecting what we have. Protecting what we have and not ever letting the black flame go out.
Love that. You've dedicated your life to that stuff. It's important. It seems like so have I. I think we spoke about this once. Once you're in, you don't get out. I think what I'm looking forward to is the bloodbath ritual. The bloodbath burlesque. That's not the ritual. But it could be.
I think it actually might be a ritual.
Really?
Also.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that. I love you're making people leave the.
It's a ritual. Rituals within rituals.
That's right. It's a multi-layer. It's a 7-layered ritual event. A 666 layered. Okay. I'm trying to do jokes. It's not
Yeah,
gonna.
I'm like, I don't know. Don't ask me questions right now.
Well, we can just we can sit there and do our planning for it right now, like we were. Like I just know I'm looking forward to the Bloodbath Burlesque because I love that stuff. I did it in Los Angeles in 2006. All bloody burlesque dancers dancing around, smearing themselves with blood. It was just so fucking cool. It's really I love it, and I don't know
Well,
why.
I actually found in some of my studies that I've been doing that a bloodbath was actually a ritual. So I will share that information with you.
Wow, that's cool. I did not know that.
Yeah. They use bull blood and they I guess they slaughtered a bull and there was I don't know boards and there was people underneath getting rained on by the blood. So
Oh wow. So are we going to use real blood?
uh well, Anton believed in using all like Halloween props and being cheesy. We're trying not to be cheesy with our cloaks and our ritual attire this year. We're not using like Halloween Walmart cloaks this year. Shane's making some beautiful cloaks. Is that what you're calling them, or robes?
Yeah, cloaks, robes. I think they're a little bit of both. My younger brother's helping me with some of it. He does fabric art too, and he's like, because I'm like, how do we fit certain people? Like Sharon her robe has to fit perfect, like right on her shoulders. And we're talking about fitting people, and he's like, well, the people that are just the people that are helping, you really just have to do cloaks with them because you're not going to be able to fit them right. If it's a petite person, you're not going to be able to put a double X or extra large on them in a robe, or to look bad on them. So we'll have a combination. The people who are helping will have cloaks. Sharon and I will have deluxe robes. And so I'm really looking forward to that. And, yeah, Anton did, but Anton got away with that. I was looking at some videos of him the other night before this interview I did, and I was like, man, he really got away. He did something. He had something going on. Like that he from inside that pulled him from inside. He wasn't like riffing off anyone. He really did something so original, and I can't see too many people putting on the the devil horn little whatever you want to call hood. He was doing all those things. I can't see anyone else pulling that off and looking as cool as that guy did, as Anton did.
Yeah, it was his destiny. He was born for it.
It certainly seems that way, doesn't it? You can't duplicate something that's someone's destiny, like you're saying. I'm just blown away by when I look into that history. I'm looking forward to making those robes. But the bloodbath, ritual, bloodbath burlesque. I brought the first black metal band in the United States, Dark Funeral, and their rider. They're like, we need 3 gallons of ox blood, 2 pig heads, 2 5-6 foot upside down crosses with spikes on the top to put the pig heads on. But they needed real ox blood, and it was in a rider. It's in a contract. So if you don't have, like when bands show up, if you don't have the stuff in their rider, you get fined or they don't play. I was like, but in Chicago, we're hog butcher capital of the world. We have a lot of we have a lot of meat packing places, so we were able to get ox blood. And so they were satisfied with that. But the funny part of it, it was frozen and they're like, how do we do this? It's all frozen in the jugs. So they had to put the ox blood in the microwave. I know. I'm sorry. Sharon is a vegan, and I'm so sorry I'm bringing this up, but this is the way it goes. You know what? We will be using fake blood. We will be using fake blood. I'm not thinking about all the vegans. I try to be respectful of that, and I try to.
I'm not opposed to using real blood.
Okay. Well, we might use real blood. I don't want to tell them.
Who's going to be covered in the blood? Do we know that yet, or is that a surprise?
Burlesque dancers. We're if you're out there and you're wanting to be a part of this event, you could be covered in the blood. You just have to get a hold of one of us somehow, preferably me. The burlesque dancers come my way. I'm sort of joking. I don't want to be seedy, but no, seriously, burlesque. Someone, I don't know. We have plenty of people that want to help. So we'll just have to figure out who that is. Yeah, I suppose I like the venue that we're doing it at is a friend of the family of Sharon's, and so to be honest, like when you use real blood in a stage performance, it stinks up the venue for 6 months. So
Yeah, we want that.
yeah, because we're friends with the venue, I don't want it. If it were a normal venue, I like to leave a memory. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. LucyVon. We're working with LucyVon. And I find working with Sharon is really cool. It reminds me of working with Dr. LaVey, Anton LaVey, because they were like the Anton and his family. This is 25 years ago. They're like hippies, goth hippies. They were real cool people. You just wouldn't fuck with them though. They were cool people that'll fuck you up. And so Sharon is very, like Sharon and Stanton were, their family, very, same. It was the same, of course. It's their family. She's part of the LaVey family. But I found every person I've met that Sharon's introduced me to, this is my friend. And I'm always like, when I meet new people, I don't really give a fuck who signs for them. I put them through my fire. And all of her friends are really cool people, like really cool people. But you wouldn't want to fuck with them, And so I really love that about working with Sharon. Her peeps are cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have some pretty good friends.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you got real cool people. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
We sold
you guys all got me through this. You got me. I mean, I'm still here and I'm still doing the thing. I'm keeping on with the LaVey thing, and I had a lot of support.
Yeah. Well,
and just what we were doing before, but without Stanton. It's me doing both of our. I'm sort of him and me combined now. I'm just trying to take on his role and combine it with what I was doing. So it's a process.
And I know this is hard for you to do the public stuff. That's not your thing. And
well, my cat's biting also.
I love that. Your cat's like, stop doing what you don't like to do. Your cat's like, stop doing what you don't like to do. Pay attention to me. You love me. Yeah.
I used to really cry when I was a kid, and so I asked my mom to put me in cheerleading so I can get used to being on stage, and I did that. I was really shy, really stage fright. I turned all red.
I always hated that. I've done it so much over 30 years. It's like nothing to me now. But I don't like it. It was always awkward for me too. You can, as anyone can tell, I'm very awkward doing this. It becomes awkward for me. I think. Well, I just feel awkward with it. It's weird. It's weird to do this kind of stuff. But it's but vaudeville is fun, and I try to look at it in the Anton's way, like vaudeville, and have fun with things, like playing with people's minds and stuff like that. So I like the events that we're doing, the event that we're going to do, because it's something like that, creating illusions, creating something that people aren't going to soon forget. I don't think they'll ever forget it, because my goal with the Witches Sabbath is always like finding artists that have an energy about them, not just they're willing to do something for us, or they're willing to play, or they even if they're good musicians, I don't really care. I care that they have an energy, like a satanic energy, like the guy from God Bombs. That guy's like, he's go getter, and so I got some of my. So that's what I look for, and you can see in the video I play with the first Witches Sabbath. I had such great artists I was working with. The energy was so tops. We got the Air Terrorism Task Force there, and helicopters above. But no, it was great. It was a great time. It was like really cool, and people were. It was like everything you'd think of, but it was in an urban area, like. Everyone was dancing around in circles, like you would, like just like modern, like when you see the films, the witches dancing around fires and just having a great time. That's what it was like, and it was like for the first Witches Sabbath, we had every gender, every generation. We had 80-year-olds and 18-year-olds. We had
That's cool.
every culture, every color, every single thing, every single person was represented. I've never seen that in my life. And in my generation growing up, things were much more segregated. So it was wild. And then younger people were telling me, like, 20 years ago, I've never seen it like this. I've never seen so many different people in one room. And I'm like, that's witches. That's how many of us were. And we did a venue that held 400 people, and 2,000 people turned up. 18 cop cars, or 13 or 18. I can't remember because they look like eights, and I have weird dyslexia. So it's 13 or 18. But two helicopters above. It was wild. It was wild, and it was just such a great time.
It looked like futuristic. Like it looked like, from the videos I saw, it looked like it was supposed to be a movie about the future or something.
Wow, I love hearing that. It was so great. It was such a fun time. I just really wish they would have never come there, because we were really. It was getting to the orgy stage or something. It was getting fun. Like people were all just touching each, kissing. Like it was just getting romantic. Almost like it was great. I was loving it. I was on mushrooms. I was just dancing around with everyone. And I remember someone poured water or something. I was all wet and I was just hugging on people, and they were. It was great. Loved it so much. And so the second one was more of a memorial for Stanton. So it was different, serious. There was a tone. But this one, we're going to celebrate a life. We're going to celebrate, and I'm looking real forward to this. Is there anything, like when you heard the band, you like the DJ Witch House? That's that's in your fam, right? He's part of your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you love his performance, right?
He's cool. He surprises me with some of the stuff he plays, though.
I love it. I don't want to. I keep wanting to slip into his real name, and it's hard when people with stage names. I try to call him by their stage name, and so I want to start. I almost slip into his real name, but DJ Witch House. He has this makeup. He's got this club. He's got a pyramid where he plays his DJ stuff. It's a real pyramid, like a real pyramid, not a real pyramid, but a pyramid, like a booth.
Well, the whole club is Egyptian themed.
Yeah, it's really laid out cool. He really cares. He's an artist, and he really cares about, so usually like clubs are done by promoters or businessmen. And Gordy's not that. Gordy's not a businessman. Gordy's an artist. He runs things like an artist, which I love. But he's, he does like 16. He'll make a bunch of songs, and he's doing a club. He's doing a show. He's all over the place, and it's really beautiful. And a lot of his friends that are going to be DJing there. So if you like dancing and stuff like that, this is it. And the bands will be like God Bombs, I know, has agreed to do like one song or two in between bands, so he's not playing a full set. None of the bands are going to play this 30-minute set where you have to put up with a band like that. And I think the black metal band may be doing that as well, but DJ Witch House has also told me he might have them just play up front to start the show and get them out of there.
Can we call him? He said he'd join us tonight, but he can't do. He can do a call.
Yeah, I'll send him. I'll send him. I'll send him a link right in a text right now, and hopefully he's around. But like I said, Gordy's an artist, which means they're not dependable all the time. It's the way it is. If he's in his groove. And I shouldn't say they're not dependable. I'm an artist too, but if I'm in my groove, I might not answer my phone for 6 weeks. I'm doing it right. Did I say his name?
It's okay. He's DJ Witch House when he's when he's in his DJ booth. So you can call him Gordy. That's his name.
Yeah, I try. If you know him better than him, you know him. I don't. So I'm glad to know that my slip isn't going to fuck things up. I've texted him. We'll see if he calls. And we'll see if I'll be able to get him out of here. This has been a challenge working this system. But I'm trying. What else do we have? Oh, we have those VIP tickets. Sharon's got a witch hat. That's we're selling these VIP tickets. And they're how much are they? Like $100, $166. Yeah.
They're worth it.
Yeah, they're well worth. Yeah, well, Sharon's saying that right now because she was like they should be 666, and I'm like, oh, let's try to. I'm always for the people. Not that Sharon's not, but she's right. We have a value and a worth that we should be keeping the standard up. And so, anyway, it's 166 this year. Next year is 666. So, but you get a witch hat. I'm saying witch house, witches Sabbath, witch hat. But Sharon's insisted on having. Here, check this out. So she's telling me we gotta have
I
a witch
want
hat.
everybody to wear witch hats. So bring your witch hats, everyone. And VIP people, they'll have their witch hat ready for them.
And you're getting a witch hat from Sharon, a person who has. And this happened the other day, the last time we were on the stream. She's like, I've got my favorite witch hat, or what'd you say? It was your main witch hat.
One.
I have my main witch hat. And when I heard that, I'm like, so that means you have a witch hat for Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. You have multiple witch hats. And she's like, yes, I do. That's a witch. That's a witch.
There's a winter witch hat, summer witch hat. Yeah.
I love that you wear witch hats in real life.
I do, because I'm when I'm out with the animals outside, or if I'm walking to the mailbox, I don't want to get burned by the sun. So they really do help.
Just looking at Gordy. DJ Witch House. Don't see, this is what I'm working with some people right now. I have to go use the real name. LucyVon. I use LucyVon's name. LucyVon. That's her name. LucyVon. But LucyVon's been killing it. I don't know if you've seen her in the photos and stuff like that. She has a cool video show. And she did an interview with me. And been nothing but great help. I can't wait till she's part of Sharon's ritual, as far as I know. I shouldn't be saying who's part of Sharon's ritual. That's on her. But there's a lot of plans we're working on right now with this stuff. I can't think of anything, like when I think of the event, I just think about dancing around and having fun and having drinks. At the first Witches Sabbath, I was doing mushrooms. I'm not saying we're gonna have mushrooms there, but everyone seems like you kids, you got mushrooms everywhere. They got mushroom chocolates. Everyone's floating around with mushroom chocolates now. They're taking mushrooms for depression. I was dating this young lady. She's like, dude, get off the fucking meds. Get off the depression pills. I go, what am I going to do? She goes, take mushrooms. Look, I just take a little mushrooms every day. I go, no wonder you're hanging out with me. Just takes a little micro doses of mushrooms. So, but I just think about, like, I think basically what Sharon said when she came on, she's just thinking about the event. And I'm just thinking about dancing around, having a good time. And so it's like non-denominational. When I say that everyone's welcome. And it's I don't know if, like, with Satanists, we don't always get along, but it's a day just to put that down and just have a good time, look at each other and be amused by what's going on. And that's what I'm looking forward to, because I know one thing, all the witches, I don't know any witch that isn't a good time. They're all good time. They're all fun. It's a goal in life. It's like a mullet. I'm sorry, I'm talking about my hair now.
Does anyone have questions? Is there anyone in the chat?
I love that. Have you ever thought about, let's see, Claudia, Claudia's got to run. Anyone have, yeah, that's great. Anyone got questions? Great direction there. Let's see some questions. I talked to Eric, Dark Lord, your buddy, Eric Friedman. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool.
How do you say his last name?
Freeman.
It's been a long time since I spoke with Eric, but it's really nice to speak friendly with Eric. I don't know. Something happened probably. I have beef with everyone really quickly, like, fuck you. Beef. So it's nice to talk to.
I'm a mediator. I'm the satanic mediator. If there's any beef, I can help resolve those issues.
That's the truth. Like, me and Stanton had such a tumultuous relationship. And we were going at it. I remember one email Sharon sent me. She's like, "We're family. You shouldn't be fighting. This is a movement, and you shouldn't be doing that." I don't know if she froze it like you shouldn't be. It was definitely not. There was not a lot of that, but it was like, this is what this is about. It's not about that. But if you guys want to tear each other apart, go for it. That's what you're going to do. You're going to do that. And it really bothered me because it was right. And I'm lucky that Sharon stepped in because I got to hang out with, be friendly with Stanton in the last few times. I got to get to know him a little bit, and that was a good. Thank you is what I'm saying to you. Thanks for working that out, Reverend
Yeah, and
Mitch.
you guys were on good friendly terms there at the end, and we were both happy about that.
Yeah, I definitely fucking motherfucker pissed me off because I'm upset about him not being here.
I know.
Anyway, I not that's the downside of being friends with someone. You got to care. You got to miss them, but that's life.
Yeah.
Dark
Well,
Lord.
I'm still healing, and it's been really hard, and I know a lot of people looked up to him and relied on him a lot. People would go online every day and either talk to him or read his post, and he was sort of like a guide. He was sort of like a big brother to everybody. So a lot of us are lost, but
Yeah.
feeling a little lost. I don't have my leader.
Yeah, I can see that. He's a real smart guy, a really smart guy. I really appreciated Stanton because he understood the culture, and I'm not talking about Satanism. He understood that easily. Was born into it. He understood the counterculture. He understood the artist of the counterculture. Most Satanists understand occult gibberish. They understand Anton LaVey's what he wrote, but they don't understand what Anton LaVey was a part of, which was a counterculture. It's something that moves society forward. The artist, the author's entire bookshelf. You go into a library, Anton LaVey was friends with everyone from that generation. And my generation, he was friends with all of us. The reason I was welcomed into his house because I was a publisher of note. And that's who he was friends with. And so he was a counterculture revolutionary in a way. You could say that. And I don't know if he had a political focus, but when you're going up against the status quo, no matter what, I see like even, pornography a lot of times or stuff like that. If it's done erotica, it's part of something against the counterculture. It's a counterculture. And Stanton knew that stuff really well. He did a bookstore with John S. Nile, I believe, was called Odium.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's how I understood Stanton. Like he was a young man to me. I was like, oh, this is cool. It was a cool place. So he knew far more about what was going on in the reality of what like the LaVeys were part of than I've heard any person in the Church of Satan ever know. They know about Satanism. They don't understand. I shouldn't say that. They get a lot of them get a lot of them get it, but they don't get it like Stanton did. He was really on top of that. It's a real smart guy. That's where I had.
I brought him from the hospital to the Black House, and his Satanism started him just. A lot of people find Satanism later in life, but he was raised from day one as a Satanist in the Black House. So.
Yeah. Anyway. Hey, I got questions for you. You've got those. I was just talking to someone the other day. I was like, the stuff I love reading about from LaVey is his articles, the articles he wrote for newspapers and stuff like that. And I remember hanging out and Stan showing me, look, all these articles that have never been published, or they've been published in old newspapers, stuff like that, old writings of Anton's that have never been published. So I'm hoping you're going to be able to get those out in the next few years. Maybe that's the plan. I don't know. But that's some cool stuff. Someone wrote here, same venue as last time, bigger venue. Reverend Mitch, same place. How many people will be sacrificed this year? Eric Freeman asks. How many sacrificing? I'm getting older. I can only sacrifice 2, maybe 3.
Minimum 1.
Yeah, minimum 1 is getting sacrificed. Yeah, minimum. Have you ever thought of? Oh, this is a technical issue. I don't know if you know who's Rob Stein. Oh man, why's that name got to be weird? Hi guys. You know who he is?
He's an online person.
Rob Steinbrug. Someone gave me grief and said I couldn't pronounce Walpurgis because I didn't say Walpurgis in German or whatever. I was like, what the fuck?
Everyone says it different.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Ask a German to say Chicago, and Chicago's what they say. So regionally, you're always going to say, you're going to speak it with your regional, your country's tone. You know, as a Chicago, and we don't say three, we say tree, 33rd Street, down on Third. Go down to Third Street. You know, that's how they'll say. You'll hear Chicago, and it's like how they pronounce things is weird. Anyway. Yeah, the first Witches Sabbath, I had Carla LaVey come to it, and we're hoping she comes by this one. As you can see, this poster signed by her. I have a few of these. They usually sell them for $250. I think at some point we're going to raffle one off. Not tonight, but for at some point we'll have. You go to the Facebook event page, and follow that, if you please would, or Witches Sabbath Gathering at Instagram. And at some point we'll talk about how you can get one of those posters. And that's, you're not going to ever get that stuff. Carla doesn't do that. Carla doesn't sign stuff. Carla's a real good time.
Offer a new way for people to get raffle tickets.
Did you say, are we?
Yeah, I think we are, right? Like the same, like reposting something and tagging.
What's the tag? Witches Sabbath Gathering 2024?
Yes.
Right. So Witches Sabbath Gathering 2024. Use that hashtag and start sharing stuff now. One of our flyers from wherever you're going to find it on the, usually on the Facebook page, event page, or the Witches Sabbath Gathering page. Witches Sabbath Gathering at Instagram. And if you share any of our flyers, you're going to get in our good graces and you're going to get something. You know, you're going to have a chance to be entered into the raffle. How's that? I'm going to tell you, a lot of people, I'm going to send anyone who buys tickets tonight or, you know, in the next couple of days, I'm going to send them one of these pins. It's a really beautiful pin. That's right. You know the pin.
Yeah. Every time I show someone, they want to steal them from me.
That's right. I love those pins. I'm very happy about those pins. Yeah, so we're going to do...
Maybe the color, the green. That should be like one of the robe colors. That's cool. Green and yellow.
You know, from Chicago, it reminds me of the Green Bay Packers, the football team. I'd get beaten alive if I put yellow and... I'm sort of joking, but it's a football team here that... It's going to be a legendary time. I'll be celebrating with you all from afar. Well, why don't you come? I don't know how to say your name. It looks like I'm not going to try. You should just try to. You should make it out there, because this isn't. You know, LucyVon likes when I say this. It was historic. LucyVon's like, that's the tagline. It's historic, but it's true. You're not gonna. This isn't like a ritual from people from the Satanic Temple or weirdos that had just got into this. This is like. Is Sharon LaVey, and I was the last person Anton made a priest in the Church of Satan. Like I was the last, you know, I'm the last of the old guard. That old guard's very important because we actually spoke to Anton. No one else did. No one else is, you know, anyone that's younger are speaking to Peter or speaking to me, so it gets downgraded. This stuff gets downgraded. You know, so that we're part of history. We didn't even mean to be. You know, I don't think Anton meant to be a part of history. He did something and he accidentally became a part of history. And so this is a rare moment till you get a chance to share this with us. And I can't stress enough how generous we're being and how much time we put into this event. And I mean that. Like me and Sharon spend a lot of time talking about this, working on it. I have 2 meetings a week, 16 fucking Google Docs a week, 17 fucking flyers made. I mean, we work really hard. I mean, Sharon works very hard at the graphics and the media, all of it, every little stage. And she's really, you know, it's cool working with her because she's finicky about everything. Every detail counts. And I love that. It can, you know, I irritate myself. I'm pretty finicky too, but I can throw in the towel a little easier. And Sharon's not throwing in the towel with some of that stuff. You know, it must be this way. It must. So you don't want to miss this. This, like I said, it's historic. You think I'm kidding around. I'm not. There's going to be people there filming. There's, we made it into history books. You don't get to hang out with history too much. And I know that sounds weird to say, because it is weird to say. It's strange to come out of my mouth, but I am a fucking friend of Anton's. I'm going to tell you the worth of the situation. That's the real deal. That's why you have envy. Some of these people out there have envy, is because of that. Oh, I thought you left. I was like, what the fuck? Sharon's like, I'm getting out of here. I don't need this historic shit. Stop. You went away again. Sharon, you've left me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I'm in Denver. Denver, bro, that's not that far. That's not that far. What is that, a 12-hour drive to L.A.? And I don't mean to call you bro if you're not a bro. I don't mean to step on pronouns or anything like that. I'm good. I mean respect. So there's someone from Denver talking about they're not going to come. They're going to celebrate from afar. So you should just come. Denver's not that far. Denver's not that far. But I understand it's good if you can send us pictures and post up. If you're going to, send some pictures. Then if you're going to celebrate from afar, post some pictures on the Witches Sabbath event page. Are you okay, Sharon? Did you fall down? Uh-oh. Let's drum roll. Sharon's going to be on. You'll see. Just give it a second. I'm going to give you a second to do this, Sharon, okay? Let's just wait for it. I think Sharon's cat is attacking her, or one of Sharon's fucking goats. Sharon has goats. Boy, that's some. Let me turn it down. Boom. I'm going to mute that mic right now until she's ready. Hello. Okay. Yeah, I'm muting Sharon's mic until she's ready. But Sharon has these two goats, and she keeps threatening to bring them to the event. And I'm like, please, I don't know if we want the goats there, because if you bring the goats, we're going to get no attention. The goats will get all the attention. We'll be hanging out with the goats. No one will be hanging out with us. So I told you why I wouldn't be out already. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm going to be a legend. What attractions event are you looking forward to this year that you didn't have last year? Reverend Mitch? Reverend Mitch, I will tell you, I'm looking forward to the Bloodbath Burlesque, and we didn't have that last year. We're doing heavy ritual. All right, Sharon's calling. Boom. Let me try to get this back in there. There you are! Oh, I love how this looks. It looks psychedelic. It looks cool.
Is it like Funhouse looking?
Yes! It's really fucking...
Why?
I don't care. It looks great. It's really boss. I wish I could look like that right now. Hey, is there anyone? Okay, so Reverend Mitch asked, "What attractions, events are you looking forward to this year that you didn't have last year?" We've answered that pretty much, but Bloodbath Burlesque, and like I said, dude, the ritual. We're making robes. We're making our own robes, custom-made robes. This ritual is really going to be tight. We're really writing our own. This is a ritual you've never seen, and has never been done before. We're not pulling it out of a book. We're writing our own stuff.
Can we fix this?
I don't know how. It's on your end.
Okay.
It's not on my end. You want to call back?
Okay, then I'm gonna hang up.
Okay. You going to come back or no? Hey, while Sharon's hung up, I'm going to go take a pee. Wait, I'm going to play something for you. Let's see what I'm going to play. Probably the same fucking thing I played before.
Sabbath, an event put on by Shane Bugbee. It's a satanic event. There's going to be a black mass. I mean, some of you who don't understand Satanism, maybe it's Shane Bugbee. It's a satanic event. There's going to be a black mass. I mean.
Hey, there you are.
Okay.
No fun house.
Okay.
Look at this picture of me. I want to show that off to people. Wrong way. Who's me? Big boobs. Look at those tits. Oh, I'm going to keep it there. There we go. That's the back of a book I did when I first got to Chicago. But anyway, I like it. Freaks people out. When I first did it, people were like, why do you have boobs?
Nice tits.
That's what I'm saying. And when the guy made it, they were small. I'm like, dude, make the boobs bigger. And he made them a little bigger. I'm like, no, dude, I mean fucking big, nice, big tits.
Yeah.
I said, that's right. The Baphomet needs. If I'm doing a Baphomet statue, it's gonna have big tits, not just a guy like guy's chest. Yeah, I'm giving.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
It makes sense, but not in the way, make some sort of sense in a manly way, whatever. Yeah, it doesn't make sense with a Baphomet. It's supposed to be both, the yin and the yang, right? Anyway,
yeah.
I'm glad you came back. I was wondering what would happen there. I was also okay with ending it. I need to see. I'm not sitting down anymore. I'm going to sit back down. Sharon said I should be sitting down and relaxing.
We can stop soon and we can try again and another day.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We could have LucyVon on with us. LucyVon is such a great interviewer and a host. I miss her being here because she was like last time. It was like boom, rap. It was like she's just taking control of everything. So.
Yeah.
And she's one of Sharon's friends, and she's helping. Look at this. When I sit down, I feel so weird.
And I want to do an unboxing of this Anton art that someone made. And
want to do it now?
No, because I didn't let him know, but we can plan for the next live to do that, and we can draw another winner for the raffle.
What do you think next? You want to try to do it next week?
Sure.
Okay, next week we're going to try to do this again, probably around the same time, Wednesday or something like that. We'll figure it out and post on Monday what we'll do. And it'll be, next week when we do this, we'll have some of the artists on. LucyVon will be on, and it'll be a little different. It'll be a lot of different. Sharon, thank you. Anything else to say? That's what I got to say.
No.
Good. I love that. No, I don't have nothing else to say.
I'm learning to say no.
That's good. That's good. That was my problem for a long time. I would just do. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get into that stuff later. We'll talk later. I don't know how to say no either.
Everyone, go get your tickets at Eventbrite. All the links are on all of our profiles.
Baphomet X, you can find all the information.
Below the video?
What?
Do we have links below the video?
No. I failed you. I see. This is where yes, I failed. I'll put them on there right when I end it. There'll be links under the video. Yes, there will be. There's going to be links under yes. Anyone who watches this in the next hour, right when I sign off, I'm adding those links because I failed. But Baphomet X has all the information. That's like the main source of information comes from Baphomet X. And there's the Facebook page and Witches Sabbath Gathering at Instagram. There you go. Yeah. And thank you very much, people. You signing out? We're done. Should I just hang up this thing? That's it?
I guess so. Hail Satan. Good night.
Good night.